Hello YouTube. This is going to be a video on the mechanism of the corenpuzzle 8x8 version 2. And one of the main reasons I did not show the mechanism of this puzzle is it is very difficult to assemble and reassemble, and I just didn't want to risk breaking anything. It's been a couple months now. I think I've gained the confidence to take this apart. So standard edges here slightly split. Sorry if I have to abruptly end this video or abruptly cut the video. I might have to be called or something to do stuff. Yep, so looking pretty 7x7-ish at this point. And as you can see, it's the standard these pieces that have just had one side cut. Now, you may have noticed, if you're kind of know anything about the original, that these edges, even though it's wobbly, are not falling out. And that is because they are fixed into the cube. So you can see here now the corner has a epoxy sculpt, and a piece just went falling. There it is. Okay, I don't really want to lose anything. We're kind of disassembling it here, and this is one corner section. Now, if we take a look inside here, lighting's difficult. We see something weird looking, and basically this edge is attached to the inner edge of the core of this puzzle, which is a Xingqiao 4x4 version 4. And this teeny little piece right here is actually the corner piece of the 4x4, and the center pieces are attached to the center pieces of the 4x4. So I'm just going to disassemble half of this puzzle, as I really don't want to disassemble the whole thing. It's going to be quite a challenge to put back together, even though it doesn't look like it. I guess it's hard to start, so that's why I just don't want to start it. So, taking it apart, again, a lot of the same. A little bit more of the mechanism kind of being revealed here. And, yep. Yeah, also in that video I said I would do it if I got 1,000 likes. I basically just said that because I was lazy and I knew the video was never going to get 1,000 likes, but I have since then become less lazy. And I'm really certain people are not going to steal this mechanism. Or they might. I don't really care as much as I did when I first came up with it. So, yeah, a lot of disassembling, a lot of big pieces. Now, this has nothing to do with the 13x13 mechanism. This is a completely different mechanism from the 13x13. It runs off of a very different concept. The 13x13 is going to have its own original 11x11 core, as this has a 4x4 core. So yeah, the nice thing about this puzzle is it's also a lot more, or a lot less delicate. So the pieces are just bigger, so they don't break as easy. Because on the original, pieces would break, which is always a bit of a concern. And there we go. So we see here the bit more of the internal 4x4. So yeah, if you can imagine looking at this, these are the centers of the 4x4, these are the edges, and just imagine corners, as they're very cut down. So you can still see the puzzle still turns, the 4x4 turns very stably. These edges don't move around because they're just already set into the puzzle. A little bit of catching because having the rest of this puzzle around actually stabilizes it. And if I make sure there's no catching, you can see here, you can still do these slices without really causing too much havoc. You can see a bit of the original color of the plastic before I spray painted it here. I spray painted it while it was assembled because that's like the easiest way to... or no, sorry, what did I do again? I can't remember. Yeah, I spray painted it while it was like this, and then in between the edges, as you can see here, to not get spray painted. So I guess I'll try to take out one of these edges going into the very depths of this puzzle, the very core of its... There we go. So you can see here this puzzle is like this part, which has been completely casted, was part of the 7x7. This part was part of the 4x4. So I combined them, made a mold, so it's now just one solid piece. And there's the itty bitty corner, as you can see here, right there. And the white core, I used the white Shengshou 4x4, so there was no need to cast those pieces because I still had them all. So yeah, let's see what else we can do here. There we go. So here is the new kind of centerpiece. So this is just a cut apart centerpiece of the 4x4 glued with a 7x7. And yeah, it's just this, it was very, very difficult to get to this piece to work. It was quite a difficult process. This is several versions of it later. And basically, yeah, if this piece was almost not working, it was almost not going to happen, and I would have ruined my puzzle for no reason. And yeah, just rounded, casted so it's one solid chunk. These are not glued together. A little bit more of a look into the core. You can see there's a screw of the original 4x4, and that's just for tightening and adjusting. So yeah, that's the mechanism of the Coren puzzle 8x8. Thank you for watching.